Hey, what's up guys, Mashine here, come back with a brand new video for you guys. Today we're going to be going over everything to do with ANTWERP 2022. This is one you need to stick around for if you're planning to invest into it. We're going to be going over everything to do with it, plus talking a little bit on Stockholm investments versus Antwerp investments here and everything to do with that. But before we hop on into this one, I just want to ask you guys to subscribe. We're trying to hit 10K by the summertime, and you know, we're kind of on pace at this point, but it would definitely help me out. Otherwise, let's hop on into this one. First up here, we're talking about the pass. Now, should you buy the pass? Well, the answer is yes and no. It depends on what you're looking for here. If you're looking for absolutely pure profit, the pass is not really needed, because I believe with this major, you can purchase the capsules without the pass. Now, when the actual sale comes, is it going to be the same way? Well, we don't really know. Purchasing the pass here is probably not going to be a bad option, and I definitely recommend you purchase the pass with tokens. That's going to be giving you $1 off your first 3 tokens here, and those are going to be going towards souvenir packages, which at this point we can almost guarantee are going to have signatures on them, but we'll get to that in a little bit here. Otherwise, pass, I would say that gives a fat yes from me. Definitely recommend it, and I recommend you go for the one with tokens, but you don't have to. Other than that, there's not too much to say for that one. So on to the next thing I have here is the souvenir tokens themselves. Now, souvenir tokens are currently $3, and they will always be $3. They're not going to be going on discount. We don't know necessarily if there will be a discount. However, most likely there's going to be a 75% discount towards the end, which is what we're going to talk about and kind of relay that you probably shouldn't be investing right now. There's almost a 0% chance of making profit, especially in the short term here, if you're looking to invest right now. Valve is not going to pull the rug out from everyone and not give us a sale or not give us a warning. They're a company, they're trying to make the most profit, and that's just a bad move politically to do. At this time, we really don't know too much about the souvenir tokens. I presume it's going to be following the exact same format, which moves me into my next topic, the pick'ems. Now, we do know how the pick'ems are going to work. It's pretty much the exact same as Stockholm. Well, it is the exact same from what we can see. We can't really see too much. This is what we see. We see the challengers, the legends, and the champion stage, all the exact same as what we saw with Stockholm. So I really doubt we're going to see any differences here. You have to get still 2 quarterfinals, 1 semi, and the grand final correct to make sure you can redeem every souvenir package that you could kind of earn for free necessarily. That's the one big thing, is when you're buying the pass, it does cost money, but you do get some of that money back. If you're able to hit the diamond coin, you get 3 extra souvenir tokens on top of potentially what you purchased already. Now, you are still losing out on a buck necessarily, but at least with the past major, I believe you had to purchase the pass in order to buy the capsules, which doesn't appear to be the pace that we're going at here. It doesn't seem the exact same. Now, once again, I could be wrong. This is still very early in. That might be something that gets patched in a little bit, but at this point, I don't believe you have to have the pass, but I would still recommend going with the pass. Next up, we gotta talk about capsules, because capsules are really the biggest portion of this video. I mean, we've got the Legends capsules, Challengers capsules, and Contenders capsules. Both of those are going to be containing stickers and autographs. There's 2 different capsules in between those 3 categories. Now, when we're talking here, I'm just going to kind of group them into stickers versus signatures, because that's the easiest way to do so. Stickers, obviously, if you've watched my past video, they've got quite an interesting design, coming in with the glitter instead of the halo effect, but the halo effect is still there. It's taking the position of the foil effect, meaning there is no foil effect, which personally for me, I really enjoy. I was never a big fan of the foil effect. Felt it was kind of a waste. The holo was always extremely expensive compared to the foil, and the foils were just kind of like paper, but a little bit more shiny. I think the glitter is a great addition to the capsule here, and I would love to see it return in the future, but I'd love to see it not return even more, because that would mean Antwerp is kind of like 2020 RMR. RMR in 2020 was the first ever gold capsule, and a lot of people invested into it because of that, and then the gold sticker returned capsule after capsule after capsule. That's exactly what I have to believe is going to happen here, where we're going to see the glitter return in the future. Now, that does not necessarily mean we are going to see the glitter return, but at least in my opinion, it is the most likely outcome is we'll see this return, because these capsules are going to be insanely popular. I cannot overemphasize how popular these capsules are going to be. And when it comes sale time, I don't even know if these are going to be able to turn a profit, But I do know one thing for certain is they are going to be taking down the entire sticker market with them. If we thought Stockholm 2021 was bad, I feel like Antwerp 2022 has got a whole nother level of destruction to head to the market here, because these stickers look absolutely amazing, very similar to Stockholm, and we can see Stockholm prices crashing at the moment. They're currently about 25%-ish down at the time I'm recording this, which is less than an hour after the update has actually released. So overall, my finishing thoughts for these sticker capsules themselves, absolutely amazing looking, Stockholm destructing, because these are going to be playing a major role in the decrease in Stockholm prices, at least in the short term here. Long term, it's going to be very hard to tell at this point because, you know, everyone's just kind of freaking out at the moment. People didn't seem overreactive when the tweets came out showing the autographs, but now that we've got the stickers themselves, and it was actually the stickers that were kind of being leaked all along, we're seeing a lot of panic because people did not think these stickers were going to be looking this good, myself included. I thought these stickers were going to be a little bit worse than they turned out, especially the glitters. Glitters look absolutely insane. Now we move on into the autograph capsules, and this is where we get kind of let down. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, they do definitely look good, but they're not on the same standards that we saw in the previous, or rather the sticker capsules here. They do look decent, but nothing out of the ordinary, nothing crazy here. I mean, if we look at the Navi signatures, they're literally the exact same signatures that we saw at the last major, which is pretty much zero value given to these new Antwerp stickers. Why would you purchase these ones when the Stockholm's the exact same thing, but cheaper because they got their own capsules? So there's a lot of demand and supply for both of those. So it's things like that that kind of make me a little bit iffy on it. I believe Perfecto got a new sticker, but the remaining four, especially simples, it just doesn't bring a lot of value to the capsule. So I'm quite disappointed to see that there. And at this point, I really don't think these are going to be playing that big of a role moving forward. I think it's definitely going to be the team stickers that a lot of people are going to focus in on, and probably for good reason. I would definitely be wary about investing into those, which you should not be doing at this time. It's one major thing I got to reiterate is no investing should be taking place at this time. It's a terrible time to invest because everything is going to be going on discount. We talked about this a little bit earlier. Another important thing is there is no patches here in Antwerp, which is kind of interesting. Personally for me, I don't think it matters. I'd rather have the autograph capsules over the patches, but you know, that's something that maybe if you invested into, it's going to be looking a little bit better for you over someone else. Personally, I don't like patches because I see a very low amount of demand there in my eyes, but you know, if that's something you invested into, you're probably sitting pretty decent at this point, as the prices are starting to go up pretty quickly, just because there is not too many people out there that bought them. Plus, it seems like there's not going to be any more in the future potentially, so that definitely could have been a decent investment, but I would definitely not recommend investing into it at this time. One thing I want to throw in at the end here is I was getting a lot of negative feedback about me selling off some of my Challenger sticker capsules. At some point, you do have to cash out a decent amount of profit. You don't always want to be feeding in and feeding in and feeding in. At least that's my perspective, is sometimes you do have to take some of your wins. And I was definitely accepting to take the win of 500%. That is what I got on the Challengers capsule because I bought it at 25 cents and I didn't buy in at $1.20 or $1.30 like a lot of other people did. I had them from the beginning. So I definitely would suggest at some point you do need to start thinking about taking your wins. But that's really all I have for today, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.